Have people been telling you that you have no future? Have they given up on you and written you off? Today I'll be reminding you that people do not get to decide what your future is going to be. Hello Lilas fam, welcome to Let Your Light So Shine. My name is Monica. It's my joy and pleasure to bring this video to you. Thank you for watching. Today I'll be talking about what people say about you will not come to pass. People say all sorts of things every day. They say a lot of negative things about you. People call you names and write you off. Many people say that you don't have a bright future and they have given up on you. But in today's message, I'm here to remind you that only God has the final say in your life, and it doesn't matter what anyone calls you or what they say about you. My passages for today are Lamentations 3 verses 37 to 38 and Isaiah 8 verse 10. Get your Bibles and let's look at these two passages together. The first passage reassures us that there is no one who can say a thing and it comes to pass when God has not commanded it. It is God who has the final say. It is God who has the authority. What is that thing people are saying about you? What is that thing that people are coming out in their numbers to speak against you? What is the counsel that they are taking together against you? Whatever that counsel is, if God has not decreed it, if God has not sanctioned and authorized it, it will not come to pass. These passages today are reminding us that it doesn't matter how many people may gang up against us. It doesn't matter what they say. It doesn't matter who they are and what authority they think they have to make such decrees over us. This passage is reminding us that it is God who has the final authority. It is God who puts the stamp. It is God who gives the approval. If God does not command it, if God does not allow it, if He does not authorize it, it will not come to pass. What is that negative word that everybody is saying about you? What is that thing that they say? Maybe they say they have given up on you. You are no use. You are valueless. You've lost all your purpose. You've lost your direction. You could never get back on track. What are they saying? Are they saying that your future is bleak? That because you have not achieved certain things at this age, you will never be a success? What is it that they are saying? Have they written you off? Have they cast you away? Have they given up on you? Whatever it is that people are saying about you, whatever it is that they have decreed together against you, will not come to pass unless God agrees with them. Does God agree with them? Does God authorize it? Did God give the final say? Did God command it? If God did not command it, it will not come to pass. Whatever it is that is difficult, that everyone has said you cannot achieve, you cannot be this, you cannot be that, they have written you off. They have considered you a waste, and they even call you a waste. God does not decree that. What does the Bible tell us that God calls us? God calls us beautiful names, but He doesn't call us a waste. He doesn't cast us away. He says that we will call on Him and He will answer. He calls us a beautiful city. He calls us a people set apart. He calls us the apple of His eyes. He holds us in the hollow of His hands. So what is that thing that people are saying about you? Does it align with what God says? If they are saying these negative things, does it align with what God says? Does God say negative things about you? Has God given up on you? Has God decreed that you are useless and He can no longer use you? God has not written you off. God has not cast you away. God has not given up on you. So hold on to what God says. It doesn't matter the number. The second passage tells us that even if they gather in their numbers, even if they take counsel together, it is God who has the final say. No matter what they say, it will not stand. It won't stand because they don't have the power. It will not stand because they don't have the authority. It will not stand because they don't have what it takes to bring their evil words, their negative words, and their cryptic messages to reality. It is God who brings things to reality. The second passage tells us that it will not stand. Because God is with us, it will not stand. The first passage says, who is he that speaks a thing and it comes to pass when the Lord has not decreed it? If God did not decree it, it doesn't matter who is saying that thing. It doesn't matter what authority the person has. It doesn't matter what position the person holds in your life. It doesn't matter who that person is. And it doesn't matter how many those people are. As long as they are not God, they cannot decree that you are a write-off. They don't have the authority to say that you are a write-off and they should give up on you. They don't have what it takes to write you off. God has the number of days in his palm. He has your number of days in the palm of his hands. He knows how many the hair on your head are. He knows how many more years he has in store for you, and he knows your future. Those people who are saying those negative things about you do not know your future. They don't know what plans God has for you. They didn't even know your destiny to begin with. God was the one who sent you on earth. He was the one who designed a purpose for you. He was the one who designed a destiny for you and said, go forth and manifest it. Go forth and be this person. This is what I want you to be. This is what I want you to achieve. Go forth and do it. And when you do that, when you walk in God's way, you fulfill God's purpose, you fulfill God's destiny. Every other person, including those people who are saying those negative things, are just onlookers. They are just observers. They are just people who will see and witness to the manifestation of your destiny. That destiny they didn't carve out for you. It was God who carved it out. It was God who marked it out. It was God who wrote it out. It was God who assigned it and sent you and said, go and bring this purpose to pass. Go and manifest this design that I have written out for you. It is God who has the blueprint of your life. It is not human beings. And so when human beings are making decrees and saying you're useless, they are saying you're unproductive, they are saying you can't do anything, you can't become anything, your best years are behind you. The Bible tells us that the glory of the latter day shall be greater than the former. It means that the glory of tomorrow shall be greater than today's glory. It means that it doesn't matter what today is, tomorrow will always be better than today, as long as you're walking in God's ways and you trust in him. Those people who are saying those things can only be observers. They are not the ones who drew your blueprints. They are not the ones who designed your destiny. They are simply onlookers, observers, participants, but they are not the architect of your life. They are not the ones who drew out the map for your life. They are not the ones who designed your life. They are not the ones who wrote out your purpose. They are simply collaborators. They are simply observers. They are simply observers and onlookers who have no final say in how things turn out. It is God who is the architect of your life, and it is God who has the final say in your life. Whatever they are saying to you, I want you to know that they do not have the final say. They don't have the final say. It is God who has the final say. And so you should look up to God. Look up to Jesus, the author and finisher of your faith. Look up to God who designed your life, who mapped it out, who drew the blueprint for your life and sent you into this world to accomplish his purpose for you. Remember that God's thoughts for you are of good and not of evil, that you may come to an expected end. God has great plans for you. God has good thoughts towards you. God does not say that you're a write-off. God does not write you off or discard you. If God was the kind of God who discarded his children, he would not have sent Jesus Christ to die for your sake. If God is the kind of God who writes off people, there will be no redemption. Jesus would not have paid the ultimate price for your sake and mine. But because God is a God of redemption, God is a God of second chances, God is a God of the glory of the latter day shall be greater and better than the former. God is a God of better tomorrows. That is why I'm reassuring you that he has not written you off. God loves you with an everlasting love. God loves you so much and he will never give up on you. So listen to what God says about you. Read the Bible and know what God thinks about you. God loves you so much. You are made in his image and his likeness. You are his representative on the earth. You are his hands and his feet to do his will and to bring his purpose to pass. And so it doesn't matter what people say about you. It doesn't even matter what the situation is now, because people could be addressing you based on what they see you doing now. They could be addressing you because of the situation you're in right now. They may not see a future for you because of how little your present day is, because of how little you have achieved today. But God knows your future, and he has a bright and beautiful future for you. All you need do is go to God and say, Lord, who have you called me to be? What do you want me to do? Help me do it. Give me the resources to do it. Strengthen my faith. And Lord, help me listen to you and you only. Help me key into what you call me, who you say I am, and not what people say that I am. Not the negative words of detractors, not the naysayers saying I can't be anything, I have no future, nothing good can come out of my life. Let me listen to you and you alone, because you are my maker. You are the architect of my life. You designed my purpose. You called me into this world. You made me in your image and likeness. So help me live just as you have called me to live. It is God you should listen to. It is not human beings with their short-sightedness. It is not human beings with their fluctuating emotions. Today they like you, tomorrow they can't stand you. It is not human beings who don't know even their own futures, telling you now that you will turn out to be nothing, telling you that you don't have a future, telling you that your future is bleak. What right do they have to say that? They don't even know about their own lives, about their present day and their future. They cannot even guess what will happen in the next 5 minutes. So why would you trust them? Why would you trust their predictions? Why would you trust their estimations? Why would you believe in their analysis? Why would you listen to them? They don't have the right. Only God has the right. It is he who made you that has the right to call you certain names. And he calls you beautiful names. He calls you blessed. He calls you a chosen race. He calls you a people set apart. You are the apple of God's eyes. So don't worry about what people say. Who is he that speaks a thing and it comes to pass when God has not approved it? When God has not decreed it, what right do they have to say that you're a write-off? Today I'm here to reassure you that God has not written you off, and so you should not listen to the naysayers and those who have written you off. They don't have the final say in your life. Only God has the final say in your life. I hope that this message has blessed you, reassured you, and comforted you, and reminded you that indeed only God has the final say in your life, and he is the only one you should look up to for your future and your hope. If you enjoyed watching this message, please drop a comment below. Also, if you enjoyed watching this message and you'd like to see more videos that will help you, inspire you, and grow your Christian faith, please subscribe to this channel. Simply click the subscribe button and get subscribed to this channel today. It is completely free of charge. You don't have to pay anything to subscribe to this channel, so please click that subscribe button. Also, do not forget to click the notification button so you'll be notified as soon as I update. Please like this video, give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed watching it. Also, do not forget to share this video with everyone, especially those who are surrounded by so much negativity. Share this video so that they can be inspired and their hope can be renewed. Thank you very much for watching this video to the very end. Thank you for spending time with me. Please keep watching my videos here on Let Your Light So Shine. I have a playlist in the description of this video. I also have some other videos in the description of this video. Please go watch those videos and keep growing your Christian faith. Wherever you are, whatever you do, let your light so shine. I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now. Please subscribe, click the notification button, like this channel, share our videos, and follow us on social media. Thank you very much.